Winamp. Do it. Da 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 dun, dun, dun. See, is it live? Looks like it's live and direct. Live. All right, let's get set up. Oh man, I need some infinite playlist of music. It sounds funny on here. Why so weird sounding? Why? Okay, I'll just mess around with this for a little bit. Let's cell dot append corner curved. Of course, it's called curved sometimes, and straight. Rail manager, rail type. If, okay. Interesting. So we could have this, and then we got this like slope thing. It's gonna be janky. It's gonna be the jankinator, the jank, testing, jank. Alright, just hope I didn't. I did. We'll just pass through. And we can. I'll just do some of this. Oh, we got mega debug going on. Let's just turn off this. That's grid manager. Turn off these. And we'll make some trains. Dun 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 dun. Oh yep. Where much? Oh, there. Interesting. Ah, because it's like, okay, pew, 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 pew. So yesterday we kind of got to a point where things were kind of working, and then off stream I got them working a little better. So now you can make rail and make multiple trains, and by trains it's just the single piece of the train. And I don't know whether this is okay for this prototype. I think it's just an engine test really, rather than a full systems test. Is this like something to do with this thing? I don't know. Okay, that's cool. But oh, that's where things break, and now things are broken. Okay, easily breakable. So I was in the process of doing this. So instead of in camera, I just wanted to Actually here we don't need to do this. Need to look up Simb. So in here, we've got this thing where we can get the, okay, we got the slope, that's cool. We will draw this just for the sake of debugging. So we can select the thing and set the build position, which is cool. And then we just need to tell the, maybe on the rail manager, maybe we don't need this sloped thing. Maybe we don't need that. Let's get our actual sloped piece of rail. Open recent sandbox. I don't know whether I saved this piece of rail. Yet. So we have this thing. We can copy this, copy objects into a new general. Don't save. Delete, paste. And then set this bad boy to 0. Check this, got it, all its mats and stuff, looks good. Slope, straight, rail. So we can call that, yeah. Sloped, straight, rail. And save. Down, 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 down. And then we should have that. We should have a thing called, where did we just save it to? File, save as, in the wrong one. Do. And here, slope straight rail, save. Then it will import it. Down, 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 down. It didn't quite import it because it's probably got an issue with the geometry nodes. We need to set this every time, realize instances, save it. Down, 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 down. A sloped rail. So now going into the rail manager, we can just get this. Oh, we need to also create new, what is it? New inherited scene. Do these have things? Oh, they do. We need this. We need rail cell. And we need this other stuff. So this here, I'm going to attach script, rail cell, load, and then we did need to actually make the curve on this bad boy. Add a curve. If it's not a curve, it's a path. Create path. Then the points, we're going to add one and we're going to move it down the Z. Oh, look at that. It's inheriting the angle. So that's 0.5, and then we'll add one and we'll send that up. Whoa, why is it being so crazy? In position Z, okay, that one there, 0.5, negative 0.5. All right. Oh, it's not quite, is it? This is gonna be a bit of a, well, let's just leave it and it will create some pop, but whatever. A path follow 3D. Oh yeah, we need to turn off cubic, turn off loop, and it will just go up and down like that. And then we need to save this to slope straight rail.scene. Then in the rail manager, we can pull this into here. There that goes. So I guess we can just say if we're on the straight rail, we'll also have a thing called in the main scene. We can have, we've got these ghosts, and we'll get this sloped straight rail. I don't know what the naming convention is. Sloped rail ghost. And these have, I'll make editable children. So we can do this surface material override and get that from that. Copy, paste, so it looks ghostly. Cool, and we can turn it off, and we can add it in here in the rail manager as the sloped ghost. And it's this thing, but we'll just make it a node 3D. And then we're just going to check, and we're going to say if sloped rail ghost dot is visible, tree sloped rail ghost dot hide, and I guess we want a we'll just do it the dumb way. Bool sloped equals false. So it's going to be part of var sloped, which is a bool, equals false. Current ghost position at grid manager build position, and let's just say func show ghost is where, if the middle mouse button, okay, show ghost. Let's just say if so we're going to need to set this in the grid manager. We're going to need to say have a var current block type, which is just going to be a, oh, this literally already exists. Okay. If grid manager dot current block type is equal to grid manager dot grid cell dot block type dot slope, so do we have a thing where we say we only do all this if the building manager build mode? Okay. So we don't do any of this if the build mode is off. But we could just say if building manager dot build mode is equal to building manager dot build mode dot rail. If it's not equal, return. So we don't do any of that. And if it is of slope type, if the selected type equal to rail type dot straight, we're just gonna brute force it here. If current ghost equals straight rail ghost dot hide sloped rail ghost dot show is equal to I don't know if that's quite going to work, but we'll give it a shot. Okay, so cannot find member slope in base rail type. Rail manager. Okay. Maybe this is not necessary, but let's go straight. Curved rail ghost did we not set? Oh. Curved rail ghost equals corner rail ghost. Whoops. Oh, you know you can get things like that. Okay. So we can go to rail mode. Ooh, it's trying. We need to set some stuff to hide when we show ghosts. Let's say let's just say sloped rail ghost dot hide, and we'll put it here as well. Sloped rail ghost dot hide. So we've got this and we've got this. Okay, so it seems to be doing that, but not. Oh, we don't set the current ghost, do we? Current ghost equals a straight rail ghost. Current ghost equals the sloped rail ghost. Okay. Keeps being like. So it keeps doing it every time the input event is pressed. So it's doing it every time there's an input. Why is that happening? Okay, this should just maybe we get rid of that and we just put this over here and just oh yo. Oh, we almost had it. Okay. So this if grid manager dot is slope. These are dumb things. There's definitely some nice way to do state. Current block type equals grid cell dot block type dot flat. If selected, we'll just do all this. Current ghost. If current ghost equals sloped rail ghost, current ghost equals straight rail ghost, show hide. Beep 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 beep. Oh yeah. We could just automatically get the orientation of that, so you don't have to like orientation plus equals 90. So many if statements. This is just insane. Insane if statements. Yo, brother man, what's going on? Sorry, I was just getting lost in the code. I didn't think anyone was on the stream. How are you doing? How's the plans? How's the plans for world domination? We need to get var current block orientation, which is going to be what is it? Is it going to be a, all we want is the, we'll just have a float. Because there's this thing called get. I don't need all that. Orthogonal index returns one of 24 possible rotations. Either -1, 0, or 1. Okay. That's kind of what we want. And we just want the Y value. Is that right? Grid manager. This could be an integer. And we could say current block orientation equals grid map dot get orthogonal and get orthogonal index from basis, and we need a basis. Well, how do we know what the basis is, sir? We need a get basis with the index. Well, we don't know what the index is. I feel like this thing doesn't actually store anything. Get index. What does this do? Returns the node's order among its siblings. That's not what we want. Cell. Get cell item orientation. Returns a vector 3i. Okay, so if this is a vector 3i, we can get, and we want, what does this need? Please be a vector 3i. We can say current grid coordinate, and then we can int cannot be, oh, this is, it gets get orthogonal, get in basis, get cell item basis. Oh, that's what we a basis. What is a basis? 3x3 matrix. Oh gosh. How's the weather in Australia? Oh yeah, the New Zealand haka at the in Parliament. That was a little beauty. Weather in Australia is hot, 26 degrees at 11:45. Each component being 24 possible rotations. Ooh, get cell item orientation. The orientation of the cell. Okay, well let's just get it and print it. We're just going to say var orientation and then print orientation. Okay, that will do it. Don't print out the block type, please. 0. Yeah, that's cool. This has one of 16. So get cell item basis. Get cell item orientation. Get basis with orthogonal index. Is there like a Godot get Y rotation from basis? How to retrieve the Y rotation? Get rotation degrees, just something like that. Get rotation degrees. Basis. 3x3 matrix. 3 axis vectors, each representing a column of the matrix. X, Y, and Z. The length of each axis influences the basis's scale, while the direction of all the axes influences the rotation. Usually these axes are perpendicular. Identity, flip X, flip Y. Methods, basis from Euler. From scale, get Euler. Returns the basis rotation as a vector 3 of Euler angles. Euler angles are in what? Radians or degrees? We don't know. Contains the angle around the y-axis. Vector 3.y. Okay, so we could do a get basis. We could just get the basis. Var basis equals grid map dot get basis. Get cell item basis of the current grid coordinate, and then print the basis. Dun, 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 dun. And we get all this funky jazz. Okay, so that is obviously different. So then we want to say var rotation equals, what was the thing? Basis dot get Euler, and then print rotation. All we really want, oh yeah, there we go. And we can say rotation dot y equals rotation rate into degrees of rotation dot y 90. We got there. Man, it's been a really exciting time of introduction to three-dimensional stuff. And then we can store that current block orientation equals rotation dot y. In fact, we can just put that here. Block orientation equals this. Sorry, what? Vector 3i. Come on, man. Oh, current block orientation is what? We can have it as a float. And then on Rail Manager, if the current grid is slope, then we also want to say orientation equals grid manager dot current block orientation. Oh, it did it automatically. It does these things where it like updates the position. Let's put these down below. How good. Ding ding, how good. Oh yeah, also if we were to go over here, we do this and it keeps gonna try to go back. So whatever, it's gonna do this show ghost thing every time an event is pressed. Which is dumb, but you know, whatever. We just prototype, we're just throwing stuff together. So where's create rail? Add the new rail type. We can say rail type dot slope new rail equals sloped straight rail dot instantiate new rail dot transform equals sloped rail ghost dot transform. Oh, we don't have a slope rail, do we? We gotta put this in here. If grid manager dot. Okay, man. Okay, just calm down. Dot current block type equals sloped straight rail. Oh yeah, we can do that. No, we can't. What is this? Grid manager, grid cell dot block type dot slope, then this and this, else this and this. So we can make a rail here, we can make a rail here. New rail, sloped rail ghost. New rail is null. Oh, we did it the wrong way around. We need to do like that because we haven't built the transform yet. Bahaha. Oh, we're going to have some issues with the trains. So it's looking at that cell. So how does it know to look up? If I put a train here, oh, null value. Can't rail 7, path follow 3D. Sloped straight rail. Are these different to the straight rail? Path follow 3D, path follow 3D. Oh, these need to have unique access names. Unique access names. So in theory, this will work and that will work. Yeah. Yeah. But the direction, we need to test now if we've got a piece of track that way and we look this way, it's like there's no track that way. So the train looks in the direction. We need a peek at the next direction. This is all fine. But when what do we do? Next rail cell, get rail cell. And we go here and we get rail cell of the coordinate, okay. So its next coordinate equals 3 dot direction 2. Let's also, else, let's go LF and do rail tiles dot has coordinate plus, so we're going to do a vector 3i, we're going to look 0. Ooh, how big is so it's 0.5, isn't it? Yeah, that could be a problem. Pass. Let's just do all this. Because if I'm looking at this, if they're vector 3i's and they're half height, what is the coordinate? Grid manager. Print current grid coordinate. So it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, negative 1, 0. Negative 1, okay, so the 0, 0, 4. This is negative 1 down. Okay, so it is rounded. Okay, it is just plus 1. Okay, let's not get too concerned. LF rail tiles dot has coordinate plus vector 3i go nowhere, go up 1, go nowhere. Let's just return rail tiles coordinate plus 3i 0 1 0. Try one up on the grid. Can you do that? Is it gonna get mad? Elif rail tiles dot has coordinate plus vector 3i 0 negative 1 0. Try one down the grid. Return that rail tiles coordinate plus vector 3i 0 negative 1 0. Else return null. Oh, I keep writing. I don't know where my I button is. Okay, so maybe when we do like that and we put a train down. Oh, oh yeah. Bada boom. Oh yeah. Oh, low power. Low power. Feeling a little low power myself. And with this technology, I mean, the big current caveat here is that the current system of using curves, using the Godot curves, means we can't actually have trains with multiple cars. So that whole system would need to be actually built properly. But for this testing, basically I'm more evaluating the engine than I am being a good programmer. So with this technology, we could go to main and we could build something fun. Like we could build something kind of fun. Is there like a hotkey to change, or do I have to click? Slope. Oh, let's just test that this works. So does it understand? It does. Pretty clever. But we could do all sorts of madness, I think. Oh, why does it do this? Okay. Could we just keep going? Oh yeah, that's the button I keep pushing. I feel like I think I'm in the game. I don't like that it doesn't update when you do that. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, that's dangerous. So what if that's upside down? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it jumps. Why does it jump? Is it just because there's like a... It's because of this doesn't actually extend to the beginning and the end. because we've got this dumb check that says to five and 0.55, but then it'll break the code because the code asks the question on the train if local point. We could do var out I don't want to have to figure out the maths. Could we go or local out point is equal to 5. I love it. Oh, dot x. Well, these don't actually have, that actually can't happen. We'll put it in there anyway, because it's only going to be on the z. Or local, well, we don't know actually. Point z is equal to negative 0.55. Or local out point dot z is equal to negative 0.55. Does this 0.55? Does this actually work? Come on, man. It does. It doesn't. Sir, kind sir. Why didn't that work? Please don't go that way or that way. Okay, it can't come on or off this. 0.55. So, okay, let's go var out delta is a float, and it equals 0.55 minus local out point. Maybe it equals the absolute. No. Oh, this is annoying. Bad design is bad. Out point x equals absolute value of 0.55 minus out local out point out x out z, and let's just print out x plus string of out. Oh, what do you do? Oh, I've forgotten already. Out x and print out z plus a string of out z. So if it's less than 1 or greater than 1, really. So going up, it's 1. Maybe it's not the absolute value, it's just that. Oh, shucks. .05, 1.05. Why does this make me feel so dumb? Because it is dumb. Direction to next cell. Let's go else. Print. No direction home. So is this why this is not working? Okay. Set in and out points is done when we find the next rail segment. Train manager, on rail manager, else, print. That. Do we know? On the train, do we know what the rail segment is? Rail cell. Do we set it when we make rail? Oh yeah, it should have it on it, right? It doesn't. Where do we use this? So this is, and we don't have it. It's unhelpful. It's so annoying. Oh, could we? Oh, I've got an idea. What if this is 0.5 and this is negative 0.5? We go to 3D and then we just scale that daddy up. Yeah, we just scale that daddy up by 1.1. Now what? Zip, zip, zip. But what about these guys? Go the other way. Go the other way. Yeah? Ho ho. Yeah, there's a little But yeah, okay, that's better. That's good enough. Is it like gonna be an exact point? If I made it 1.125, is that a good number? Mathematically, reoccurring, of course. Go the other way. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty smooth. There's a little. Okay, now we can get to making something crazy. We can get to some multi-layered stuff. Oh no, I never pushed that button. It is kind of jank. It is kind of jank. We're making some strange pyramids. We could have trains going underneath. We'll have a bit of fun. I get confused by the block. Oh no. Oh no, I pushed the button again. It's time to stand up and move around. Alright, let's have fun and play some train game. Oh, we're not gonna be able to get under there. We need like a or whatever, we'll make some trains. Boom boom. Boom 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 boom. It's hard to see what's going on. Dup, 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 dup. Am I even going to be able to put a square down there? Probably not. Maybe. Yeah. Choo choo. Is that connected? I think it is. Well, what's going to happen? It's going to get stuck over here, isn't it? We can't really go to that island. We'll make another one on that island. Ooh, maybe we'll make that. Oh, I'm printing. Get the little trains going. Haven't decided. We're testing engines. This is Godot. This is the first test. Although, like, once you do all this, you're like, oh man, I can't be bothered doing this all again. And 2 more engines. But we'll see. We'll give them a go. Oh yeah, they're a bit overly long. Yeah. Can I get a train? I don't think so. we can get a train going like this. We need to do like this. Up. No problem handling lots of trains so far, no problem. Oh, I think that one's not going to work. I don't think I can loop. I'm not actually going to be able to build over there either, am I? Oh, maybe. Up. No, not even close to mastering, unfortunately. Just sort of working through them, trying to figure out which one suits the project best. I mean, this is a good little process of testing Godot. Like, learn a lot about GDScript in general. I mean, this is pretty good for, I don't know how long it's actually been. If I go statistics and go top documents and go to this month maybe. Oh, is it not pulling it up? Top applications. I guess I can say Godot engine. This week, maybe Godot engine, 13 hours. Did I spend 13 hours on this? It didn't feel like it. Send a little. Happy landings. What do we got? Any morale? Oh yeah, auto post. Nice. Yeah. Oh, I saw a little bit of bugs just happening. Specs are, we want to make daisy trains from the game jam currently. We want it to be 3D. We want to be able to handle lots and lots of trains. We want to have good build tools to be able to design levels. We want to have a good way of actually programming the game, whether it's a scripting language involved or like blueprints in C++ and Unreal or C#, or do we want to build it from scratch and with Raylib and try our hand at actually making an engine to fit the game? I mean, you know, Godot's pretty cool actually. Never really done 3D before properly. This is pretty good for like testing. Though I don't know how many things would like actually be like, it's good to get something up and running like this, but the system for the way trains move won't work for trains with lots of cars. So that will just have to be redesigned. And whether that, with the amount of things you have to redesign, also like these level placements, like you could build these block levels and whatnot, but then there's lots of like wasted rendering of internal meshes and stuff. Like, would you have to rebuild them in another tool? Yo, what's up, Crazy Trains? Well, I've done a bit. I've done a bit in all of them. I've done more in Unreal than others. But the goal is to just do something like this basic thing, which is to make a track builder, make it be able to build tracks, put the train on the tracks, test it out, and see if you're like, oh yeah, I could see that being a good fit for this game. So far, Godot's surprisingly interesting. It's like got its own little paradigm, which is kind of cool. I mean, I'd call this a success. It does have some big caveats of like, I mean, that's the thing. I think that like all this stuff, it all boils down to the same stuff at the base level. They're all trying to do the same thing. They're all putting graphics on the screen and making values, give you the ability to control what's going on in the game. Camera rotation, camera movement was really easy to make in Godot. Just move the camera. I haven't got a rotation, that would be quite cool. But this is the thing, like the upfront costs, I don't even know how I do the trains. Right now they're built on these curves. We're doing a lot of printing. They're using these curves to move the trains, but they can only really have one child to move, so it just instantly won't work for like actual trains. So that kind of is like, oh, it's easy and fun to get going, but it's not a real solution. Performance seems to be just fine. I mean, I don't know how many things we're doing. The calculations aren't too crazy. We try to learn a bit. I mean, my theory is that everything that you can learn boils down to a more basic set of principles that you can apply to many things, like with game programming. Yeah. Yeah. Are you talking about like spending this time testing the game engines? Yeah, because you may go like, you know what, for my current scope, like Godot is right, and I'm gonna build this game. And you might get to the end of the game and be like, okay, later on it started to suck and I don't want to use it again. Or you might be like, oh, actually Unreal's in a place right now that's good. So then you actually commit to a project in that platform and you go hard out, you go real deep and learn heaps about it. And then you can have an even better idea about, whether it's right for you or your next project or whatever. But you may be in, like, Andy's done tons of stuff with Unity and knows the platform really well. I mean, knows all the frameworks and stuff, and then it becomes like your ally. As long as these things continue to be your ally, I guess. Oh, what happened to my sweet? I think I can do it. Can I do it in the remote scene? In the remote scene, where is... Oh, yes. No. Where is the remote scene? Where is the remote scene? In this, where is the remote scene? I don't want to have to build all this again. The local scene? The remote scene? The remote scene? Oh, there it is. It just built it in this other thing. So, can I keep this on top and go camera 3D? No? I can't inspect it. Oh, it's because it's on top. No, alright, we're gonna do it again. Dang it. Camera 3D. I think it was world environment, was it? Oh, yo. We just need to make sure that we have a long thing like this. We actually need this to be oh. Give me hella blur. Oh, it just looks bad. If I do this, it's all just gonna go out of focus, which kind of sucks. And I just want it to work. Maybe we'll put it to some medium value and push play. It's gonna be blurry. Oh. Alright, that doesn't work. It needs to be based off something. It needs to be programmatic. Yeah, you're right, eh? Suddenly you see like way more ways to create interesting puzzles and networks and things. Ding, ding, ding. Whoa, little dudes. It's kind of jank, but it's still kind of fun. Well, I think that is we did, I mean, the art test, I'm not going to worry too much about that now. Because I'm pretty convinced that you could get an art style that works. Because it's probably going to be something quite stylized, simple-ish. And then you look at the depth of field and you're like, ugh, why does it look so bad? Can we... Oh. Can we change the world environment to like... Can we change this? Oh, we can. We can change the shadows. Make it nighttime. The world environment, we can apply a screen space reflections. Oh wow. What about some sort of fog? Wow. Well, that's glow. Volumetric fog. Fog enabled. Density up. Misty mountains. Aerial perspective. I don't know what that means. Sun scatter. Light energy. Okay. Height. Height density. Alright, whatever. Turn off fog. Fog looks terrible. Camera attributes. Ah, it's this. Oh, we can do this. Air transition. Heh. Far transition. Oh, -1 is not a number we want. Near distance needs to be much closer. Amount. Far distance. Oh no, that doesn't seem to be working so well. Oh no, I broke the trains. Yeah, see if you start doing things then you can break stuff real good. Alright. Yeah. Let's just turn off this stuff. Exposure multiplier. Auto exposure. Okay. Yeah, I can imagine some pretty cool puzzles happening. Look at these shadows. I mean, you do... I'm a little worried about Godot, like... going, yeah, look, it's all going sweet as, but then if you actually put a lot of time into it and then you're like, we need to fix these little things, does it end up becoming a liability in the long run where you're like, everything's kind of there but it's just not quite there? And I don't know if that's a danger committing to a full 3D project. But like, so far it passed all the tests. We're able to do it in a couple of days. Generally pretty fast to work in. Concerns about final or like late stage polish. Will it be able to produce great results? Yeah. That's the thing, I mean, like, how much does the game change? Maybe because levels get unlocked and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't mix it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. I did watch an interesting presentation today on how you can create your own tech for Godot and C++. Like, there's a system there to write your own. You can even make your own nodes and integrate them into GD script, so you can call your own functions and stuff, which kind of looks cool. But then again, I mean, like, once you do all that, it's still hard to know. It's hard to really understand the performance, because I just don't really know what is the impact of, like, getting a sell item. I don't know what that is. Does it go through a list? It's all these arrays and dictionaries and stuff, and I don't know how fast it is to go through them, but maybe it doesn't matter. It probably doesn't matter. Dun, 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 dun. Good progress here, cheers, mate. Oops, what did I do? I deleted. Daisy Train's engine test. Godot. Success. I wonder how hard it would be to do a if input dot is key pressed shift key op shift left key op shift left print shift. Oh, shift, key shift. Does it not care which shift? Okay, that shift is. And input dot is key pressed key. Actually, let's just. What am I doing? I'm doing rotation, which would be Q and E, but we'll do Z and C. Key Z. Global. Can we do rotate? Rotate Y? Oh, we've been through this. Rotate vector 3 dot up, and we want to go, I don't know, delta times 5. What does that do? Oh, that does it. Yeah. Oh no. And then this needs to be basis dot O. Oh, that makes that. I've done this before. So it's looking down, but we need to move it forward along its global forward. Not that simple. Godot move along, not forward axis, local forward. Down. Z. I think this is bad. Oh, it goes up. It's doing something. This is also not the rotation we want. Whatever, okay, maybe we don't want rotation right now. Oh, that's right. The way you do it is you have the camera parented to a node, and you parent that bad boy, and then you move this bad boy down here. And then you move the camera along that bad boy there. And then when you rotate this guy, come on, man. Rotate this guy around that axis, the camera rotates around that. So we say get parent dot rotate around vector 3 dot up by delta times 5. Sorry, what? Oh, it doesn't know what the grid manager is. Oh, it's just called grid manager, sir. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, it still doesn't want to do it. I'm still wrong. So what if we change this to no? What if we change get parent dot global position plus equals forward. So this still does that, and that still does that. Okay. Plus get parent dot basis dot z. I don't know if this is right. It still does like that. Dang it. Alright, don't worry about that. That was a tough one, and we failed. So we'll put the camera back here. Test it. Okay. Oh man, I don't know if I can quite bring myself to do this again. Again in multi-engine. Choo! Why is everything so like 8-bit? Like the so much banding going on. Dun, 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 dun. I just wanted to make a few trains. Just a train or two. Oh, the rails are reflecting. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, we gotta be careful because otherwise things break. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, I just wanted to get a little... Ooh, I really dislike this exposure thing. Can I get the camera and turn off World environment, environment. Oh, is it camera at auto exposure? I just want to grab a little screeny of this, doing its bits. Don't know what's a good screen of this. We can get that. Down, 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 down. So what's going on with these reflections? Oh, they're a bit weird. Oh, I've got a slow-mo mode. Why do I only see reflections like over here? And they're really weird looking, flickery buggers. Speed up the trains. Brrr. Cool. All right. Dun 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 dun. Let's go on to the Galleria. Image upload failed. Why? Hello. Hello, Beansy. You need to go for a pee-pee, little beans? Sure, you take a break and go for a pee-pee. Oh, you're a good girl. Yeah. Yeah, you're a good girl. I know, I know. Whoa, what happened to my image? My image just died? There was a problem uploading your image. There was a problem uploading your image. Why are the images gone? Brutal. Alright, Beansy. Alright, Beansy. We did some good progress, Beansy. We're good for a BB. Yeah. Alright, I might just call it there. That seems like the end of the Godot mesh. Maybe be back with another engine later. We'll see how we go. Peace out.